No, see, I have a boot. I have a boot. I do have one boot. Because I can save on travel by putting myself, a snake, inside the boot and then mailing myself somewhere. That's the big brain tech. Yeah. Yeah, bet you didn't think of that, huh? Nobody expects the snake in the boot. Right, let me take a delicious coffee. I think they're smaller than... Well, I can polymorph, so I can get to different sizes. You know, as small as being able to fit into a pocket. That's my excuse for never having, like, an explicit size, because I just... That's a level of detail that I don't care too much about. Whatever is funniest is my canonical size at whatever moment. For maximum effect. Well, it's dragons tend to have polymorph capabilities, and so the problem is, and that's why it takes so long for a lot of dragons to have other forms, is you have to construct it at every single level. So I've been pondering a more humanoid form. You know, some things are just easier with thumbs rather than trying to manipulate with magic. You know, just whatever. But it's you have to all your biology books. You got these kidneys. Why do you have 2 kidneys? Just have a better organ. What the fuck's going on? Y'all's body. Come on. People's bodies. Just look at all these Drekis. You know, we got the plushie, we got the Dreki dog, we got the cat, and we got the little chibi Dreki. Look at all those Drekis. All those Dreki forms. All made possible through polymorphing. Of course, polymorphing into a plushie is not possible because then I would be dead because plushies aren't alive.
Hold on, give me a second.
Are they? Wait, are plushies alive?
Oh crap!
No,
oh
not
my
the frogs! Shit! No! Don't let the frogs free on Pan! No! They'll get lost! It's all dark! They'll croak! Well, I mean, they're frogs, so of course they're gonna croak. That's just what they do. The wagon. Let's see. Where were we? Where were we before I got terribly derailed? Oh, I probably should have turned off the old-timey audio filter while I was going on a tangent. Oh well, we'll have to co-sign that as a sign of these times that we live in. Raise a glass to your lips and make as if to imbibe. Condensation from the glass drips onto your chin, and then you lower your brandy. This tastes a little bit off to you? February asks, and then keels over. Your aunt pours the remainder of her brandy onto the floor. Dearie me, she's even more susceptible than I remembered. Very clever of you not to drink. Help me rummage through her papers, will you? You spend a frantic few minutes searching February, till you discover a folio concealed in her left boot. This'll do. Your aunt says, now, let's make sure we're not seen leaving. I hope this won't affect my membership with the calendars, which I am just about to join. Turn me into a marketable plushie. I would love to be able to get... Actually, let me make this more seamless. I would love to find something affordable to make a Dreki on a string that I could have some made for a giveaway or to I don't know. I might be able to just get one for myself. That's probably doable, but
there's like price points as far as like making things worthwhile. I have like poked around with some like just normal plushie persons because there's some people that make dragons that I like what they do. But that would probably just be for a me thing.
All right. We can't recruit any crew because fuck me. All right. We're going to head to the Eagle's Imperium right after we talk to the Calendar Council and say what missions they have for me next. Because we have got to fuel the revolution across all the skies. I'm going to blush if all the streamers are like, what? Aww. Plushies are definitely really amazing. I like collecting them. I used to have like half my bed taken up with various bunny plushies. Plushies, stuffed bunnies, beanie babies, like it's just giant mass of them. But alas, those were all gone. It's really saddening. Let's mingle with the revolutionaries. Get ourselves a sky story. Ooh, Eleutheria mysteries for a vision of the heavens. Good trade. Oh, a captivating treasure. Ah, this is going to damage me. Sure, why not? The revolutionaries require material to repair their engines. They need bribes and blackmail material and gossip to help them infiltrate where they must. They need so much more, but they won't take it from you. They will give you their treasure for as little as they can afford. The agreement is made, and a runner is sent into the Cornrake house. Several minutes later, they return carrying a large mahogany box. They grin when you open it to check the contents. They'd have done the same. Ah, so we can repeat that. Okay. Nice. Hold on. Step in the conservatory. You must be closer to the revolutionaries. License chart for a cryptid benefactor. Exchange Empyrean nameplates for information. I see. We need to do them a service. They told me you've not been through it either. She grasps your hand and gives it a squeeze. I can't imagine it's nice, having your grievances extracted. My feelings get all tangled in my belly. She pats her stomach. Gives me all manner of indigestion. You think they'll go in through my throat? She winces. It'll be all right, you know? I'm sure of it. You'll be fine. Is it really you? She's reassuring. Okay, so we can repair our hull. Love that. What's the next thing with the Cornrake? Does it just give us these various things? Oh, I need Eleutherian mysteries to do things. So I need 5 mysteries to advance the storyline here, basically. Alright. We need to talk to our aunt before we head off to the Eagle's Empyrean. Piles of pages are strewn across our cabin. I've been impersonating February in some correspondence to get more information. Her aunt says an explanation. It's not like she's going to object. Working together, you discover the key to the cipher. Various calendars, from the Roman to the Revolutionary. From the documents, you learn that February knew that the final design for the bomb was held by Her Majesty's Privy Councillor. He died, is now interred in Her Most Serene Mausoleum. If we could find those designs, we know for certain what our government agreed to. Your aunt says. I see, we need to go to the Most Serene Mausoleum next. Well, off to the Empyrean for our new train. It's been a long time coming, chat. A very long time coming. This train was handed down to us by our father and his father. And that's about it. We're Dreki the Third, alright? It's not a very long and aged lineage of Drekis, okay? It's an old rickety tinker with a big, thick, dumpy of a cargo hold. And it served us well. But now it's time for us to get blasted by this Elder Scrivener. But also to get some better, sweet digs. Where the fuck is it flying off to? Come on. I wish to kill you. Let me kill you. Shit, shit. Fuck you. Fuck me. Fuck. Ow. I hate that. That was a series of inconvenient events. Actually, I think I could have turned those scraps into Eleutherian mysteries at the king. I think that was a poor decision. I shouldn't have done that. Damn it. I think our next goal, once we've swapped out our trains, is to get better weapons, because these ones are just not cutting it anymore. I might have to just eat the L on our heart stat and equip some different officers to meet minimums for some of the other stats. Oh no, Mooncat! You've gone into the void, comrade! Oh, bring some savage secrets for a condemned experiment and mysteries. We need those. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed what you ended up settling on. Alright, as long as we don't run into any enemies, we should be good. Although our terrors are going a little bit too high for my taste. Damn it, Eleutheria. There's still a town we need to find to advance our other quests before we can get the fuck out of here. I'd also like to convert some of our shit into moments of inspiration. Give a nice stockpile of those advanced resources. All right. We turn in the literature. And then we buy the Altani class Outrider. All right, chat. Chat, we need names for our new ship. We need a new name for our ship. I don't remember what I named our current ship. We have a character limit. That seems a bit long. Naufrag State. Zahir. Matilda Briggs. Sorcerer. Innisfree. Cockshore. Beatrice. Asymptomatic. Sneck Conductor. Serpent's Foot. Good idea. Good idea, everybody. So we will forever remember that snakes have feet. No, don't come back. Why are you leaving? Oh, this does have a missile slot, so I could have probably gotten the other thing. Right. So were there anything else we can buy here? Doesn't look like it. What's the Khan's current interest? They're escaping. Get them! Ooh, so north, yeah, okay, so House of Rotten Chains. All right, good. And that's where we want to go anyway, so good shit. Turn in Dowser engine plates, because our terror is running away. All right. Are more fun to attempt to make a satellite. Yeah. You certainly don't get better at things unless you work at them, even though that usually is the hardest and most tedious part. It's true. You gotta put in the effort to get the payoff. At the end of the day, that's just how it be. Let's join in the celebrations. Ah, yes, more terror down. Great. Now, if I undock. Oh, look at that. Oh, is that mahogany? Oh, look at that wood paneling. Now this, chat. This is a Twain. I also see our weapons are a little bit more focused, so we should be able to hit enemies a little bit better. So this should be kind of nice. So we're gonna head to the Xantic Moon. Actually, no, we're just gonna head straight up. Try and find a House of Rotten Chains.
We've got to find the House of Rotting Chains. The Rotting Chains. I wonder. Great. Let's not get in there. Don't want to fuck with that. So it looks like we won't actually spend too much time in Eleutheria. We still have a nice little nest egg. So I think we'll also like check in on Pan again and maybe see if we can equip some of those more advanced weaponry. We might have to eat the L. I don't know if I even even with eating the L, I don't know if we can still get enough. Oh, ooh, caddies of dried tea. This is indeed the mendicant brother of the monastery, cast out for a calumny, who has made his berth in the cold cave. He sits in the cave mouth, a single candle lighting the ruin on his face in an unwholesome glow. At his stained feet rest several caddies of dried tea leaves, stolen, no doubt, but he's willing to trade. Well, shit. Done a roll, you'll code and probably right. Well, best of luck on your projects. Eat. Remember, it's not about the roadblocks you run into, but what you learn overcoming them.
Oh, it seems we have a different horn, too! It's a bit more punchy and high-pitched. I kinda like it. We're so close, chat. We're so close! 850 experience. It's just a couple rounds of battle. Or a couple events. Come on, train. Let us go. Might be just me, but I feel like this train is also faster. We'll just mourn the dead. Make sure we take out some of that terror. We've got to take a lot of terror mitigation strategies while in Eleutheria. It's just too damn spooky. Too damn spooky. All right. We had 6 fuel and 9 supplies. Nice. Oh, it seems like we've got a schmuck over here. A dowser. You missed me, Dowser! Alright, you hit me, but it was only with 1. So it didn't really hurt that much. And now you're dead. Give me your plate. Lunder. Damn! A moment of inspiration? Nice! Unfortunate that we gain terror, though. I do not like that. Damn! That gave us, like, 290 experience! Good shit. Don't want to make grievers? That's where you're wrong, buddy. I want to find grievers. Harvest their delicious, delicious flesh. Convert them into moments of inspiration. Bada bing, bada boom. Just like that, my friends. Damn it, we didn't get any Navarine gemstones. We did get a mystery though, so that is acceptable. That is a spooky black hole. We are going to ignore it. Well, there's a whole bunch of things out here that all charges each other. Kind of weird. Level up! Hell yes! We got something red. Alright, we'll get that moment of inspiration. What the fuck was that I just harvested? What the fuck was that I just harvested? Well, it didn't go into cargo. I do have gone somewhere. Possessions. Trunk of red amber. See, House of Rod. I see. So this might be something very helpful for us. Oh no! It seems this Dowser has wedged themselves. Poor son of a bitch. Be a shame if someone destroyed them. Ow. Precious stones from the carapace. Plunder the Dowser. Also seems like this ship has a much better, like, turning. Like, if I turn my engine off. Do this. I don't know if it's just placebo, or if the ships actually do have slightly different unlisted stats as far as maneuvering, but this one definitely feels much more sleek and responsive than our old clunker of a tanker. I see. The House of Run Chains perhaps is further out. Hmm. 70% chance of success? That's acceptable. Tricked. All right. All right. Fuck. Scavenge the plating. Let's help personally. Fuck. That is way too much goddamn terror. Son of a bitch. Well, we might be getting some nightmares, chat. Although, if we find the House of Rotten Chains, we'll get a one-time malice of terror. So we'll have to bank on that, perhaps. Come on, Batty, tell me where the port is. I don't know why it's a moon, so is that the port? I could have sworn that's an explored area. It's fucking nothing is what it is. Damn you, bat! You have betrayed me! I can't afford these distractions. We'll have to offer it to the burrower. Great! The burrower is displeased with us. Fuck. This is incredibly awkward. Where is that damn place? Oh, there's something out here on the edge. Hopefully some fuel. No, it's wet munitions and a star-maddened explorer. Fuck me. Oh no, Willow! You've fallen into the void, you fool! You gotta be careful when you're standing over by the portal. You should know this by now. Well, welcome on by. I hope your weekend is going deliciously. Yes, you did fall into the void yourself, Willow. Sad to say. These things happen. Where in the fuck is Rotten Chains? Is it over here? Hey, we found a port! The House of Rotten Chains! Success! Good shit. This is a spooky looking place. Alright, before we do anything, check our facet. Alright. What are our options? I really do got a voice for radio. Yes, yes. Alright, so I don't want Spirified. I don't want an interlude of red and gold. Narrow escape. Good work. So, correspondent or narrow escape. Feel like we go with the narrow escape. I think that's a good one. You walk through the valley of the shadow of death. How has it changed you? You've learned to be cautious? No, it has emboldened us. Confirm. And they have 2 more levels, chat. We've only almost maxed out this character. Oh, alright, if they're selling Navarine gemstones, let's go ahead and grab them. Oh, this place also sells caged catches. We need a couple of them as well, so we'll put them in the cargo hold. Good shit. Alright, let's check out the House of Rod and Chains. Actually, where do we need to go? I think I need to go to Spire of Inches? Attempt to open the chitin door. Takes every last drop of your strength, and the chitin door fights you along the way. It's as thick as armor plating, and almost as heavy. Inside, 100 rubbery men carefully ignore your arrival. Refugee Londoners you recognize, the giveaway being their hats on their tentacled faces, and the yellowing copies of the Gazette under their clammy armpits. Such earnest social camouflage never helped them fit in with society back at home, but it seems old habits die hard. The rubbery men have taken over this spiral-shaped atrium. They gather here to trade amber and share songs of loss and regret. The shape gives it excellent acoustics. The songs resonate from the walls, doubling the volume and timbre of their voices. Let's compile a port report while we are here. And let's locate the gland that our Cryptoporus hoarder desires. We can persuade the rubbery men to take us to the gland, or mount an expedition. Oh, let's talk to the rubbery men! We're friends of the rubbery men. Your guide is an emaciated figure, badly contained in its rags, tentacles pocketed with scars. It is piteously eager to be of service. The path it chooses is convoluted and wetly brilliant. Hours into the descent, you find the gland, livid with parasites, gleaming with verdigris in the light. You give the rubbery man its prize, and its broken-hearted crooning accompanies the next part of your labors. There is the gland the Cryptoporus hoarder sought. Pustulent, humorous with parasites, both disc-shaped and filament-thin, blue-gold where the light oils along its membrane. Here it is! Cries the Cryptoporus hoarder, rapturous. Time to extract the gland. The Cryptoporus hoarder flings itself at the gland, screeching at the parasites with such volume that some tumble from the organ, concussed by the assault. As you watch, it tears at the infestation, and then at the gland itself, gouging through tissue no matter until at least a black fluid leaks.
Here are the parasites, gather them too. Those glandular secretions were mine. How dare they drink it? Take them and drain them too.
It barks excitedly.
I have to prepare. You finish. I'm going.
The Cryptoporus hoarder absconds with a palm full of pulped meat, leaving you and the crew to harvest the remains. Delicious! Let's visit the marketplace and see if we can find some rubbery lumps here. Polished ivory bones carve the walls of the throat into convenient alcoves. Each has been appropriated by one or more rubbery men, squatting on Hessian mats and running stalls inspired by their time in London. They trade in amber, a naturally excluded substance of their kind, making trade more ceremonial than commercial. Oh, interesting. Blue amber, green amber. Commingle your... Ooh. Oh, damn. We can get rubbery over here. Damn. We got Eleutherian mysteries. Reduce our terror. We kind of need to reduce our terror. So let's do that. Oh, it's random amber. That is less helpful. Well, shit. Ready for curiosities? Let's examine the rubbery trader's stall. At first glance, there's little of note. Second and third glance confirms this. While there are some trade goods from the high wilderness itself, most of the rubbery trader's collection consists of familiar London goods of little worth, a guide to breeding heptagoats, an old permit for the Echo Bazaar, counterfeit, and a poor one. Nothing of any particular interest.
I haven't played any of the Bioshocks, so I can't really say one way or another.
Let's see what the Lament of the Old Sun has for us. Words without language, pain without end. They sing of their lost home, and in waves of shared sorrow. They remember how they came to this place. They sing, and remember. Silence falls, sudden and heavy. A haunched figure shuffles through the choir, and the rubbery men fall back. This is Mr. Barleycorn, or so it is called by lesser beings. Its form is indistinct between layers of gauze that wrap it, if not from head to toe, then at least from top to bottom. One rubbery dares approach, extending tribute. Golden amber. The figure takes it between clawed appendages, tastes it, appears to approve. Ooh, we can offer passage to a rubbery man. Join us, rubbery comrade. Where do you want to go, friend? It doesn't say. I see. We just kind of take them somewhere. Noted. Right. Back at the... Here. Let's explore the ruins. What if we knock on the door? The obsidian surface absorbs the knock, leaving the rap of your knuckles sounding small and hollow. There is no answer. What if I present a searing enigma? Behind it, 777 steps wind up the wall, leaving an open chimney in the middle that would be ideal if you had wings. At the very top waits a hunched figure wrapped in gauze.
Are you a friend, I wonder? Or foe? No matter. You may call me Mr. Barleycorn. You've proven yourself resourceful. Let's see if you can also be useful.
Interesting. Let's talk with Mr. Barleycorn.
There were 7 of us once. Outcasts bound to this messenger's service. But the messenger defied the Halved's command, and the Halved slew it. We were free. My colleagues fled. But I remained to serve the Halved.
The creature's size.
Don't mistake this for more than it is. I am not lonely.
It spits the word.
But our shapeling guests downstairs are poor conversationalists. It's been a long time since I spoke to any of my kind. You find one, show them this.
Hands you a wax seal, imprinted with a sigil.
Collect their stories. Perhaps advise them I would not present a conversation, should the wings of fate allow.
Interesting. I wonder if we have to visit various other horrifying places. Let's consider the Black Sun.
My lord, the halved, once judgment of measures and distance.
Mr. Barleycorn bows to it.
He knew of London. He beheld it through a wound in the world. He reached out and set his mark on those who trespassed on the wound. Became our messengers. And they found their way to the skies their marks led them to here. To the land of do as you please.
The creature examines you.
Would you care for one? A mark. I have one or two left.
Did the eye marked end up freezing at Avid Horizon, baying on its impenetrable door? Could be the harm of that. What could possibly go wrong? Mr. Barleycorn clamps its arm around your shoulder. For a few agonizing minutes, feels like a hive of bees are at work on your flesh. The creature releases its grip, and the pain eases. You twist to see it, an eye embedded in your flesh. This is fine. It seems the devils of Carillion would say our soul is pungent, febrile, and unappetizing. What are the rubbery men doing?
They came to this place in a ship forged from broken shells. They had followed your kind from the Neath, and perhaps they believed they would find their lost exile here. It's fortunate they are used to disappointment. Tolerate them. Cannot disturb the messenger. Purpose is long served. The amber is ever so pretty.
All right. Time for us to fuck off and see what the Cryptoporus Hoarder is working on.
I tried to hold immortality in a bottle, cider, but it wasn't the same. My customers were convinced, but I knew the truth. You can't just drink eternity. It goes away, you see. But this is different. I got the idea from an associate of mine. They liked spices. I thought, what if?
The Cryptoporus Hoarder jabs a finger at the ceiling.
What if? Then I thought, why not?
Those massive eyes turn again to you, brilliant as filigreed eternities.
Will you be my first subject?
But of course, my comrade, for science. The Cryptoporus Hoarder is ecstatic with your decisions. Its speech degenerates into piercing, albeit rhythmic shrieking. The experiments can begin when you are ready. Oh, let's show it the seal of Mr. Barleycorn. The Cryptoporus Hoarder gazes long at the seal, the expression impossible to decode. Long last its eyes.
You would talk with Mr. Barleycorn and dig his knowledge of stars from his heart. But I'm not the one he wants, not from its flock. It'll be a more morose from our meeting.
It pauses.
We meet it again, till I understand what it is like to be incomplete. To have what you want, out of reach.
Interesting. Interesting. See if there's anything we can do to... Nope. Okay. So, instead of being experimented upon, let's go ahead and head to Pan. Actually, do I need to talk to... Oh, right, the cats. We have Asmodee, Paimon, and Beleth. What does Asmodee want? The eccentric shows you her ankle, livid with a lattice of claw marks.
Asmodee is a ball of anger.
Excuse me. As if on cue, there's a hiss from under the galley table, and Asmodee attacks your knee. You fend him off. He climbs onto a shelf, his fur bristling.
There's somewhere he might feel at home.
The eccentric says reluctantly,
It's not anywhere I want to go. The White Well and the Blue Kingdom. Things that were cast into it rage against their fate.
alternately, you could drive him away by damping his fury. The attendants at Magnolines, it is said, can soothe the wildest soul. Interesting. Interesting. Chimera! No! Don't cast me into the well! You monster! How could you? I wonder what the difference is if we work on amicably having the cats leave or scaring them off. Let's see if we can find out about the other two cats.
Paimon is very governed.
The eccentric observes. The gray cat watches you stiffly, out of reach.
Never plays, and he doesn't like it when I... Well, watch this.
She comes and sits next to you. Immediately, Paimon jumps up, pries you apart, and sits primly between you. He is aloof and restrained. Perhaps he would enjoy Carillion, where penitents submit themselves to stern punishments and endure them without complaint.
Or to drive him away, I've heard that Atlas, one can buy substances that make fools even of kings and bishops.
Beleth barges past you into the corridor. He has heard two stokers arguing. When he finds them, he watches, rapt, with an air of ancient philosopher king. He is fascinated by their red faces, their bristling mustaches, their pointing fingers and clenched fists. The eccentric joins you.
Beleth admires force.
She whispers. It would fit in at the floating parliament, where MPs push their beliefs into law using words as swords and procedure as nooses.
Yes.
The eccentric muses.
I think he'd like that. And I know he'd find intolerable dreams. Those dreams where the rules all change and your strength is useless. The roses of Cauticus would help.
Alright, so let's go with convincing. So we got... Oh, I meant to take her Hanged Man and Lustrum. Right, I need to remember to do that. Do I just need to do this again? I considered her situation. Ah! Cyberlinks! What the fuck is going on? Why does a raid instantly start a hype train? I'm not complaining. It's kind of funny. I can't believe, Stardust, you have yeeted me into the void. Gotta raid and run? Use the bathroom? Oh yes, Cyber, go do that! I highly recommend you use the bathroom and the appropriate bathroom receptacle. Because if you stand up and piss, you just make a giant mess. And I'm not going to clean it up. You'll have to clean it up. But welcome, everybody. Welcome. If you are coming here from Cyber's location, you can find them by pressing that button. Yes, yes. If you like role-playing and Arma, I like dropping in sometimes when they're doing their Arma roleplay games. ODST versus the Covenant. Very, very interesting. But hello, if you don't know me, I'm Dreki, Draconic Serpent, a lightless dragon, or simply a worm on the internet. Where we play games here, and also discuss that humans are made up of 6 snakes. It's a fact. We mathed it out. But welcome. We are playing Sunless, guys. A very spooky game. And I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I need to go for this quest to help our engineer rid herself of her demonic cats. Actually, well, they're not really demons, because demons are their own entities in this game. They're more like the past facets of herself, because she went into this place that literally changes who you are. And she was not a great person. Now she's better. But it seems some shadows of her past manifested as these cats and followed her out. But I don't know where she went in my quest list, and I'm losing my goddamn mind here. I just need to close it and reopen it. Yes, that was my problem. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the White Well. We need to go to Carillion. We need to go to Floating Parliament. Let's see, Carillion, right, so the Reach. Okay, so that makes sense. So we're gonna be heading to London anyway, so we need to go. Good shit. Alright, I think we're pretty much done here in Pan for now.